Wednesday 1, MK Dons 0. Good clean sheet to have at the start of the season. Good performance, a bit stressful at the end. So yeah, did well. Goal was penalty, Josh Windass. He took it well. Going into Charlton on Saturday, we should be favourites for that game. Here was the lineup: 3-5-2. Strong lineup. Starting with Stockdale, Fenwell, Hennigan, Hickway, Johnson, Bannon, Volks, Derbyshire, Palmer, Patterson and Windass. Fenwell goes off injured though, pretty early on. Let's look at the subs bench. So here's the subs bench. Hunt, Bakerson and Byers coming on. My man of the match was David Stockdale for today. Man of the match was Josh Windass. But yeah, I'm going to Charlton Athletic home on the 12th. So I'll see you then. Bye.
Again, first half I thought we dominated. We got the goal. Second half we made it hard for ourselves. We didn't get a foothold, we didn't get back playing how we played. And then eventually we just said, not said it out loud, but it was one of them where, right, we're going to have to win a game the hard way. Have we got the guts to go out there and defend our goal? And we just couldn't get our foot on the ball. There was glimpses, but we've got to work on, once the team's had their little bit of sustained attacking for maybe 20 minutes, each team gets it usually. We can't let them have more. We need to get back in the foothold, but 1-0 win away from home you take all day, and it's just inside our dressing room we look for higher standards, and that's one of the things that we said.
How pleased are you with your own performance today? Some big saves and a clean sheet.
Yeah, it was nice after last week conceding 3. Very particular. I say it out loud, I'm a big man, and what you do is you put pressure on your own shoulders and you've got to perform, and that's what keeps you in. So look, even the lads are happy they got a clean sheet. So it's just about coming back and standing up as a man, and that's what you've got to do. And when there's 6,500 fans that want you to be at your best every week, a manager that wants you to play at your best of your ability, you've got to show it.
How much credit do the lads at the back deserve as well? Obviously Akin comes off early, a few changes at the back and dealt with it well.
Again, the same thing, when you're under a bit of pressure from your fans, from your coaches, from the hierarchy that we want to keep clean sheets, we need to do that to be able to move up the levels. The lads stood up as men, and it's only 2 games in. We've got to do that consistently. I'm not saying it's going to happen every week, because we would be up quite early. It'd be nice. But no, like I said, we get on the training ground. We worked hard this week on a lot of things, individually and as a group. So look, it just shows you what the coaching staff are doing, what we're trying to do, and what mindset we're trying to bring to Sheffield Wednesday.
You mentioned the 6,000 supporters there today. How much did you enjoy having them behind you and having that view of them in the second half as well? Yeah,
it was brilliant, because obviously let's say not used to it for the last few years, but like when you've got that type of a crowd behind you, it helps you, and when they're singing, the passion that comes out, and so when you feel it both ways, so they know when we're under pressure, so you've got to calm it down and you've got to keep them with you, and when you've got that many fans and you can kind of suck it up the pitch a bit, it's nice, and to see them celebrating like that, it's always nice.
It's never an easy place here to come, and I thought that we set our stall out very early, and we got the goal, which I thought at the time we weren't going to get it, but it was a penalty, and good to see Josh step up and put it away. Second half, I thought we could have stepped on them a bit more. But what we did was we found a shape, and we asked questions to see if MK could break us down and stayed in it. While it's a little bit dangerous, I'm glad to see the game out. So it was about us not giving away anything silly and making sure if something did present itself, we were already there to take it. So, but it's a good 3 points.
Some big saves from David Stockdale as well in that second half. How pleased are you to see that from him?
Yeah, and it's great to see him pull off some saves. And as I said, second half, I thought as a team we sat back, and I didn't really want us to sit back in that manner. But obviously the boys found solace in it and was doing the jobs. But when you sit back and that, it invites a little bit of pressure, and that's what we did. But good to see Stocky in the right positions and pull off the saves and show his experience, certainly in the latter parts of the game.
As you say, Josh getting the goal there, you must be delighted to see him get off the mark.
Yeah, delighted for Josh. I was pleased for Josh because last year he only played 9 games, but he managed to score 4, maybe 5 goals, which when you look on that ratio is 1-2. So, and when you look at the start of the season, he scored again today, albeit from the penalty spot, but he did. I thought he caused them problems working off their back shoulders and dropping into parts of the pitches where their central defenders didn't want to go. And we know the quality that Josh has got. But the most pleasing thing for me is that's Josh's second consecutive game as he works back from good sufficient minutes and getting back to the level that we know Josh can get to.
Akin came off in that first half, seems to be struggling. How's he doing in there?
Yeah, no, we'll assess it really. It's really hard to diagnose what it is. Looks pretty sore. It looks like it was a muscular injury. I'll let the medical team get hold of him, and then we'll have assessment of him and see where he's at on Monday.
Over 6,000 away fans in that stand today. How pleased are you to send them home happy?
Yeah, absolutely delighted to see them in there in full voice again. And certainly Milton Keynes know when Sheffield Wednesday's in town with the massive away support. Pleasing thing is 3 points. They can have a good weekend, and we'll see them all on Wednesday evening.